Good morning, you guys, and welcome back to the Lovin-LIVE show, where we take you to the top trending stories of what is happening in and around the city. I am Simran.
And I'm Shahir. Good morning, everyone, and happy Friday!
Finally.
Finally.
Longest week of, I think, my lifetime.
Longest month. It's still Jan. Oh my God.
So today's stories are Dubai is crowned the most popular destination in the world for 2023.
And the service between Equiti station and Jabal station is back to normal.
And make the most of Dubai Shopping Festival. How you can do that, we'll be giving you the lowdown.
And then we're going to go live with the first Arab female wakesurfing competitor, Rasha Ghoussaini.
Now, you brought up something so interesting. Why? Literally, why does January feel like the longest month of the year? And it's not like this
still
year.
January.
Every year.
Every year. I can't believe it's still January. I'm getting like May vibes, you know? Feels like May.
Vibes?
Yeah, like it's been forever. But I think one thing that's played into it is the fact that like we got paid already. So now it's like, okay, any minute now. You know, so like for me, the first, like the start of the month is when you get paid.
Yeah.
You know, it's a new chapter, new beginning, a lot to look forward to. Yeah. And then it's the 20th and you're like, okay, what now? Guess it's noodles for the rest of the month.
Yeah, I think a big part of it has to do with the pays, and a lot of companies pay early because it's Christmas and the whatever, you know, like end of year stuff.
Yeah.
But at the same time, is it only the salaries? Like, what about the people who have budgeted everything, you know, like
which
properly?
Is, yeah, 90% of the world who are better than me at it.
I think 30%, but like, so even for them, it still feels like a very long month, and it's just like, what is it?
Also, Christmas just happened, New Year's just happened. Yeah, it's like back-to-back celebrations. Yeah, exactly. Hanukkah just happened. So you have that period.
Yeah, you're right.
You know, and it's just so jam-packed with like stuffing your like stomach and stuffing your face with gifts in front of your like eyesight. You know, a lot is happening all at the same time, and it's like pew 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 pew. And then January's so silent, so you're getting used to the silence again, and you're like,
It's like, you know, they say time flies when you're having fun, and it's like December and November, December, you're just like you said, you have so much going on. So it's like you're looking forward to this event, that event, preparing for that. Like everything is like preparation in terms of like either hosting or attending, whatever it is. And then January comes, it's more slowed down, and you're like focusing on yourself and your resolutions and like what's happening around you and the world. And you're like, again, in syncing with the world again, and like you just reconnecting with the world and not just your own little world that you've made in the holiday season.
I think that's a big part of it. We all have these resolutions and we're like, better, I'm new, I'm changing this and this. The fact that we're trying so hard to make these resolutions happen is eating us up on the inside, which is why the month feels longer than it actually is. Because we're not back to our old ways.
True. Do you think I want to ask, do you think it's more productive? Like, do you think the holiday seasons are more productive, or like January is more productive? Because I would say, I feel like for me, January is being more productive than the holiday season.
I felt like the holiday season was more productive because like things are chilling as well from like a business point of view, like globally, you know, like everyone's starting their new year.
Yeah.
So it's like
just feel like time drags on.
Yeah.
Yes, time's just dragging on.
Companies have their resolutions too.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of like changes happening within businesses as well. So that might play into it. Point being, I can't believe there's 10 days left of this month, 11 days left of this month.
Yeah,
but
it feels like it's done. Like
it's a lot.
We're like mid-year, mid-2023. And I feel like there's so much like anticipation to look forward to the rest of the year, what's happening, and there's excitement. There is like so many like emotions. So you just like you pack it all in that 1 month, and you're like looking forward to the rest of the month. So it's just like that's why it feels like it's dragging on, I guess.
For sure.
But let us know, what do y'all think? Like, do you feel like January is the longest month, or what are your feelings financially? Where are you? And do you feel more productive this month compared to last month, or vice versa? But we'll jump into our first story. And before that, the sponsor of today's show is the Dubai Shopping Festival. We are less than 10 days away, but they've still got tons going on until then. More on this later on the show. And although they're the sponsor of today's show, the thoughts and opinions are Lovin-Dubai's.
Exactly. So we have like the last 10-ish days of Dubai Shopping Festival, but there's still so much that you can indulge in.
Yeah.
So many offers, so many things to see.
Sales, markets.
Super exciting times.
10 days.
Oh my God, make the most of it.
Now you just don't want January to end.
Yeah, exactly. I just realized, by the way.
Why
I was like,
is January...
wait a second.
Well, why are we complaining about January being so long? Like, it's fine by me.
Maybe it should extend itself for a bit, you know? Think about it, Jan.
So Dubai is crowned the most popular destination in the world for 2023. And as the new year rolls in, the titles and crowns just keep on coming. And TripAdvisor just announced that Dubai is the #1 traveler's choice for 2023 for the second year running. How cool is that? Now, Dubai's Crown Prince, His Highness Sheikh Hamdan bin Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, was the first to bring this news to the Twitter sphere, and people are full of praise.
People love it. People love Dubai, and it makes sense why. So here's a list of the destinations that follow Dubai on the top 10 list. So Dubai #1, Bali #2, London #3, Rome 4, then Paris, then Cancun, then Crete. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. Marrakesh, then Dominican Republic, then Istanbul. Makes sense. These are all amazing places, but what makes more sense is that Dubai is #1.
Of course. I mean, at this point, like,
because
people are surprised.
People are loving Dubai.
See what you did there.
But it's true. Your face. No, but like, so a lot of these places are very, like, on the list. They're very, like, more older cities in a sense. Dubai has everything people want in one place, you know?
Yeah.
Like Cancun and London and Istanbul. They are older cities to begin with. And they have more of the, like, traditional side, and, like, their history has already been made. Whereas Dubai's history is in the making. So, like,
wow. Well
we
said.
are, like, in the midst of, like, the Dubai rush, you know?
Wow. Very well said. And all, like, literally every city named on this list has its own beauty.
Yeah.
Whether, you know, it be it culture, be it history, like you said, architecture, whatever it is, it's just beautiful, so beautiful in its own way. And now you see, like, you just summarized it so perfectly. And now Dubai is, like, making its history, and it's just unique in a very different way. Like, these countries may have all of this, you know, like, architecture and, like, old ruins and ancient this, ancient that, and Dubai is everything. Like, it's a smart city, it's new technology, new buildings, like, it's a skyscraper studded city. And it's like, it's just a different POV, you know?
100%. And it's like, okay, you're in the city, you still have the beaches. Like, I have to go to Sharjah today, which I was not excited for. I thought it would be like an hour and a half. It's only 45 minutes, 37 minutes away, you know? So if you want something different, you come to Dubai, you want something different, you want different sceneries, you want something more natural. It's not like you have to travel 4 hours from, like, Rome to Sicily, you know, to get the two different extremes. No, everything's super close by. And I think that plays a big role in it. Oman's a 4-hour drive, but that's a whole different country.
And we have so many exciting things coming up, like the Hyperloop, and just making the experience in the country that much more elevated. You know, and it's just so exciting. And, like, we're gonna have, as we go into 2040 and we see the urban master plan, we're gonna see all of these, like, what do you call it? You know, the head things that they have in Hong Kong, like those
zip lines. They're not zip lines. I know what you're talking about.
The zip cars.
Sure.
Zip cabins. Zip carts?
I don't know.
Zip carts. Let's call it
zip wagons.
Zip lines for now. Zip carts for now. But yeah, they're gonna have all of that coming up around the city, so it's just incredible. And like our boss and, like, a lot of people always say, like, bet on Dubai, like, just always bet on Dubai. You can't go wrong. But we'll move on to our next story. So the service between Equiti Station and Jabal Ali Station is back to normal. Now, this morning, public transport commuters faced heavy delays due to technical issues happening within the metro. And Dubai's Roads and Transport Authority, RTA, confirmed that at 6:50 a.m. this morning, metro services between Equiti Station and Jabal Ali Station had been affected by a technical fault, and this was impacting trains both coming and going, and alternative buses were provided between both the stations.
Later, around 7:25 a.m., RTA confirmed that the service between Equiti Station and Jabal Ali Station were back to normal. I love that RTA is so involved in actually saying, hey, this is what's going on. Hey, this is, it's been resolved. Because you wait and you don't necessarily know, and you're like, okay, what now?
Yeah.
I love how RTA is so vocal about it. And like you also said, you're like, hey, I might be a bit late today. And other colleagues also had issues getting here, but it was resolved so quick.
Yeah.
And like everyone made it in time. So great news for everyone.
But like you can see in the video footage on Facebook and YouTube, Twitter, the crowd outside these metro stations were massive because it really impacted for like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
So everyone were like resorting to taxis, pickups, buses, and thanks to the RTA for organizing extra bus services to get people across the city. And Millie, she shared the videos with us because she was stuck in this like since early morning, and she comes here very early. So thanks to her for sharing this footage.
Thanks, Mills.
But like you said, yeah, it was a fast resolution, and not just that, the fact that okay, so in other countries, like you have issues with public transport all the time.
Yeah.
But like the announcements are so seldom, you know, to say that this is an issue that is ongoing. So you may want to plan alternative routes, and those following RT on Twitter will just be like, even if they've not left their homes yet, they'll be informed like, okay,
exactly,
this is not the time to use the metro. Let me use alternative transportation till then. And the transparency is incredible.
Transparency is key, because when you go up to your boss and say, hey, I was late, like situations happened on the street, you can show a tweet and say, I'm not lying. This is happening. But yeah, it's just super great that like everything is so open and vocal. Yeah, and honestly, that's one of my favorite things about the city.
Right?
Actually.
And the fact that, I mean, like you, from these situations, like this video, you can, these videos that Millie shared, you can see just the number of public transport commuters there are in the morning. Like the morning rush is like huge in Dubai. And when the metro is impacted, the roads are just, you know, simultaneously impacted as well. Yeah. Because everyone's out taking cabs, everyone's out taking buses. So hence, I think today's traffic was more so than usual.
Yeah. I'm just glad I live on the other side of the street and not.
I think you're just waiting to say that.
I was thinking that, which is why I was smiling. Anyways, guys, Dubai Shopping Festival is almost over, so make the most of it before the end of the month. And just like that, it's gone. It's insane. But fear not, there's still tons happening before then. So buckle up, because here's a rundown of how you can enjoy the final moments of DSF.
Now, first on the list is Etisalat Market outside the box. MOTB is finally, it came back yesterday, and it is free entry for all, the first alternative shopping concept of its kind in Dubai, and an integral part of the DSF festivities. Now, the event hosts numerous local and international brands, food kiosks, live entertainment, kids activities, and Dubai Beats. Now, this year, the event will take place at D3, so do not miss it. It is incredible.
And also be sure to make the most out of the sky and light shows, from the fireworks taking place at the point to the drone shows taking place the beach JBR and Blue Waters. My bad. The drone show will take place twice a night, 7 and 10 p.m. And there's also shows throughout the whole thing. Shows until the 29th of Jan in malls and outdoor. So that's entertainment including fresh acts, performances, music, unique talents, dancing, theater, and entertainment for you and the whole family to take part in.
That's so true. You know, if you're thinking like, oh my gosh, it's after work, what do we do today? I don't want to go to a restaurant, I don't want to go to the mall, I don't want to go to a bar, I don't want to go to a lounge. And you're just like, what do we do? The weather's perfect. Go for a stroll and just enjoy the DSF festivities. Like you can just catch a beautiful drone show, just go for a nice walk, catch the show.
That's the thing. It's free. That's the best part.
Yeah.
My friend who recently moved here, who I spoke about on the show like 3 times now, first day I didn't know what to do with her. So I took her and we saw the light show, the one that was on our Instagram that you took part in. So lovely. And like you don't find that in other places, you know? So just to have that free exhibition in front of you, and it's so mesmerizing and so glamorous and eye-catching. So that's honestly one of my favorite parts about this time of the year.
Yeah, for sure. And it's like you only have 10 days remaining to catch these beautiful, beautiful, spectacular shows. And of course, MOTB, we went there last year. Last year it was at Burj Park, and it was, I mean, like thrift store shopping. Yeah. You have like homegrown brands. Yeah. Things you will only see online and not in stores, not in malls. Incredible accessories and shoes and just gizmos for like slash prices.
Do you remember there were like these shower filters that you and I got, I got this really fancy. It's just a box, but it's a coffee table box. And I'm in the middle of moving, and I was like, this is one thing I can't forget. So you'll find pieces that you won't find anywhere else, and you're just gonna obsess over them. And they're just unique. They're not like stuff you can find in like shopping malls necessarily, and they're not like those brands that you go to for all these small like tidbits that you can only find there, and that's the best part.
Exactly. So well said. And like especially the customization when it comes to like shoes and outfits and accessories. Like these are unique pieces, handmade pieces, homegrown pieces. I mean, from homegrown companies that you know when you step out wearing them, people are just gonna be like, oh, where'd you get that? Oh, that is a different piece, you know. So not just fashion, but like in all senses. And then you have food trucks, you have activities, you have rides.
We ate a lot. Remember?
We did eat quite a bit.
Let's actually please go.
I am so down. Down. It's in D3, Dubai Design District, and that area is anyway buzzing. Now you add the MOTB, the Etisalat market, and it's just like that much more fascinating now.
It literally it's the most D3 place, you know, like
I'm so jealous of everyone working around that area.
I know, same. Just in general, like
petition
that area.
To have the next one at IMPZ.
To our bosses.
Our bosses, to the DSF organizers. They should have the next one at IMPZ.
Oh, 100%. Please.
No.
Okay.
Redirect the traffic. No.
And guys, finally, the DSF daily surprises are still ongoing until the 29th of Jan. So this is your chance to make the most out of deals, offers. Every day there's something different. Every day there's something new. Every day there's more you can get for your money.
Oh, would you look at that? And speaking of getting more for your money, it's time for some free shout-outs from Shahir.
Oh my God. Well, no one's paid for these, which we might have to change.
Guys, wow, if you want that to change, if you want people to pay for this,
it's the Shahir shout-outs
Friday
special.
Level up the shout-outs.
Okay.
Let's go. Okay, Saji.
Saji, what's up, buddy? Happy Friday.
Sharma.
Good morning, Sharma. How's it going? Thank you so much for tuning in.
Danita,
Sabah al-khair, Sabah al-noor, and have a lovely day ahead of you.
Shahir 4786.
Really?
Yeah.
You have the best name in the world, Shahir.
Okay, Priya Kumar.
Priya Kumar, what's up? Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate and love every moment you spent with us.
Rita Ali Wakas.
Good morning, Rita Ali Wakas. Have a lovely weekend. Let us know what you're doing, and thanks for starting it with us. Oh, wait, sorry. This is a special shout out for Mr. Richard Fitzgerald.
Oh.
Who always asks where his shout outs. So Mr. Richard Fitzgerald, I see you. We appreciate you. We love you, and we just cherish this moment we can spend with you.
Wow. That was a very sweet shout out. I can't see these messages. Okay. When you guys
it's on Facebook.
Okay, someone said when we use abbreviations, they don't understand because they're not from Dubai. So the only abbreviation we used today, I think, was MOTB and then RT. RT is Roads and Transport Authority. MOTB is Etisalat market taking place for DSF at D3, which you can catch for the next 10 days. Vikash, the last shout out.
Sorry, I was trying to read one in Arabic. Amin. I'm trying to read it, but I can't read Arabic fast enough. Thank you.
Talha.
Sorry, guys, all of you, thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you. We love you. Have a lovely weekend ahead. I was trying to read the one in Arabic. My Arabic isn't fast enough. But it's time for a weekend roundup.
Shuhada.
I know, Shuhada. I should be better. Right after the weekend roundup, we'll be joined by Rasha, the first female wakeboarding competitor ever, actually. And she just won 5 medals. So.
Oh, wow. Incredible. So right after the short break.
Hello folks, this is Anika Ellis Baby and I am back with my weekend hot list where I suggest not 1, not 2, but 3 fabulous events for you to check out each week. we have finally crossed into the second half of what feels like the longest month ever. The weather is great and there's no better time to get that party on. So Koya Music is heading to Surf Club yet again for another exciting, exclusive event where they're bringing together resident DJs and artists to the beachside party of a lifetime. The event will start from noon and go on until 9 p.m. this Sunday, so get grooving with their exceptional lineup and great vibes down at Surf Club. If you're looking for something more quiet, check out a newly opened spot in Al Quoz, the Al Hayat Avenue. It's a unique community development project focused on art and development, and as of this week, they've just opened up the first art gallery by a Turkish artist in the UAE. So get mesmerized by the works of Kemal Yazici at his new creative home, Bedia Gallery, every Tuesday to Sunday from 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. And lastly, the event that I sincerely hope you have already got your tickets to. Arijit Singh will be performing live in Dubai at your favorite spot, you know it, the Coca-Cola Arena. Come watch one of the most successful singers in the history of Hindi cinema perform his hits like Kesariya and Tum Hi Ho. You've heard them on the Instagram reels. Trust me, this is a show you will not want to miss. That's all from me this week, and I will catch you next week with some more fun and fab events. Until then, always remember that this is Dubai, and over here, there's always something for everyone.
Hey guys, welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show, and with us today is a professional wake surfer who's not only the first Arab female wake surfing competitor, but also recently won 5 medals at the Wakesurfing WRS 2022. Without further ado, let's ride the wave with Rasha Al-Ghoussaini. Welcome to the show.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me. I think we've been talking about this for a while
Yeah,
to host me on the show. I think we started the conversation in September.
Yeah.
But
last year.
Yes.
Wow,
Yeah.
that's a long time in the making.
But yeah, I'm very happy to be here.
Thank
but
you.
who am I talking to? Am I talking to Rasha or am I talking to Anna Wintour?
No, definitely Rasha.
Just to start,
it's the haircut. It's
throwing us off.
Yeah.
and the blazer like so high end, and which vibes
Thank
all the
you.
way.
Thank you.
So before we went on break, I accidentally said wakeboarding, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain to people the difference between wake surfing and wakeboarding and where the misconception comes from?
Yeah, sure. I mean, first of all, like, you don't have to feel about it. It's an extreme common misperception. So with the difference between the two sports, with wakeboarding, you have boots tied into your feet and then you're attached to a rope behind the boat. With wake surfing, you're barefoot on the board and there's no rope. So you're just running on your own.
Okay, so it's different with surfing as well.
Yes, absolutely. That's ocean surfing. So you do it on a wave, like on natural waves in the ocean. With wake surfing, it's the wake of the boat. So there are special boats that create a specific wave that you can ride
so you
behind.
go behind the boats.
Yes.
And how did you get into this? Why did you get into this?
Well, great question. The why, I don't know.
It just happened.
It just happened. How it happened was a regular, night out with friends, and they're like, "What are you doing on the weekend?" I'm not doing anything. We're going wake surfing. You wanna try it? Said, yeah, sure, why not? So that was in Feb, just before COVID. And I went out with them a couple of times. I really enjoyed it. Like, you cannot go wrong being in the water under the sun. And this is how it started. Then COVID hit, stuck at home doing nothing. And guess what? The first thing that opened up was water sports.
Yeah.
Because it's up out in the air, so the risk is really minimal. And I was like, you know what? I enjoyed it. Let me continue. At least I'm working out, exercising, doing something outside of, being stuck in a room. And shortly enough, I was like, okay, there's a very good coach. I just want to say a big shout out for my coach, Juju. So she is the world champion in her category, And so she took me under her wing and was like, I'm happy to coach you. I see there's potential. And I was like, okay, And
I was gonna
that's
ask.
So
how
it was like a
started.
wake-up call.
Yeah, yeah. It's never late. It's never late.
Well, no. I was gonna ask. It's kind of a niche sport, right?
Yeah.
And for there to be competitions and ways you can indulge and dive right into it. How do you find the
No pun
resources?
intended.
No pun intended at all. But how do you find your people? How do you find your community and someone to guide you to where you want to take this professionally?
Yeah. Well, that's a great question. In the beginning, I was like, okay, very random. I'm doing it on my own. So I didn't necessarily like interact a lot with the community. But guess what? Like after my first competition, that again, Juju really pushed me hard. Like that wasn't ever my intention to start competing. But then it became a good challenge and milestone for me to push myself to learn more and work out more. So the community is really small, especially in Dubai. It's not a big sport. Like you have a lot of people who do it for fun, like taking pictures for Instagram and stuff. But in terms of like taking it a bit further, it's really small. Even globally, I think there's around like 3,000 people who do that. Okay. It's extremely niche. It's mainly extremely popular in the US, parts of Europe, and as well in Hong Kong and South Korea. So these are like the hot spots for wake surfing, and then we have Dubai.
Okay, so you told us before the show, like usually see with like sportsmen, those competing, they dedicate their full life, not life, the time and effort into you know, like the preparations to go and compete. But for you, you said you have a job as well. Yeah. So tell us about that. How do you balance the two, and where do you work?
Yeah. So again, COVID really helped create a different mindset and usage of my time. So especially that you're working from home, so you're working technically longer hours, which meant in the morning I can take some time for myself. But again, the sport requires really flat water, and for us to get flat water, it means I need to be on the water by 6 a.m. So I wake up at 4:30, 5:30, depending on the session, but usually 6 or 6:30 I'll be on the water riding. I do an hour and a half, and then come back. I'll be home by 8, shower, get ready. Like I'm ready to take the first call by 9:30.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Did you go every day during COVID?
No, I started going 3 times a week during COVID, but now I think it's been almost a year now where I'm doing it 4 times a week. So I wake surf one day, the next day I have my PT. I work a lot on like mobility and flexibility.
Okay.
Because one feeds the other. Like I need to stay fit and flexible, and you know, have proper stamina and strength for me to be able to maintain.
So before you, sorry, go on.
There you go.
I just want to ask, like, before you got into this, were you previously surfing or doing any other water sports that made you so familiar with this activity?
I wish I didn't even work out before. I didn't even work out. So for me, this was like a major shift in my lifestyle. If I worked out, it would have been like extremely ad hoc, random, once in a while. Oh, let me try kickboxing, do a couple of sessions. Okay, next. But since I started, so I'd say since May of 2020 till now, it's been something extremely consistent, unless I'm out of town on vacation or something. But every day is a workout day.
How has it changed your lifestyle? Because you said you're taking all these like PT classes for mobility. How else has it impacted your life?
Yeah. So first of all, I feel better. Like it definitely gives you a overall mood and motivational, uplift. But I used to be a night owl. So wake up, I need to catch every single minute of Netflix, TV, whatever, social media, playing games. And I used to go to bed literally like past midnight every night. And this is exhausted me, right? Now my average bedtime is usually between 10:30. Like if I really push it, it would be 11. So I still get enough time to sleep. But the most important thing about this whole experience for me is that I was able to find something for myself and something that I enjoy. It gives me a lot of peace. It's like equivalent of meditation. So that's my type of meditation, being on the water, doing my sport. I'm so focused, watching the sunrise, like the most beautiful thing you can see.
Yeah.
So yeah, it changed my lifestyle in that perspective, especially like being here. You guys know it probably. Dubai is all about like work, and then you get to the weekend. Okay, now we have to party, and then Groundhog Day all over again.
Yeah.
So for me, this allowed me to really find a lot of balance and quality of life. Like definitely have improved.
Would you think it's important to have that balance, especially for people in the corporate world who are just like, 9 to 6 jobs and then back home, preparing their meals for the next day? And it's just like, a very monotonous schedule. So would you recommend or like advise them to find and develop a hobby like this? Not like this, like, or any hobby?
Yeah. Honestly, I'd say absolutely they should, irrespective of time. Time is never a constraint. It's all up here. This is what's limiting us. Again, we have all the time in the world. It's a matter of how we prioritize our time and rejig our schedule to accommodate something like that. And you gotta keep at it. There were times in the beginning where when my alarm went off at like 4:30 or 5 a.m. I was like, oh my God, I don't want to get out of bed now. But then guess what? Within a split second, just get out.
What has you deciding at that point, like, no, I'm going to push through? Like, because it's not easy, Like, you make it sound easy that, no, like, that next second I was up, but like, what?
It's the feeling that I get after it. The joy that you get after it motivates me. It's like, do I want to like wake up, have a coffee, be grumpy in the morning, get to the office, and like it's all like rush, or do I want to feel joy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and just the feeling of what you're gonna get out of it motivates me to get out of bed.
That's amazing.
I love
So
that.
you recently won 5 medals. Just towards the end of last year as well. Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
What the preparation process? What goes into it?
Yeah.
Because people might not understand the implications and considerations and factors that go into the sport. How tough was it getting all 5 medals?
Yeah. So the medals are spread across a season, and the season is usually 11 months.
Okay.
So it's almost a full year, and every month there would be a competition. It could be a live competition. It could be an online competition where we take a video with specific, requirements for us to qualify. And then what this does is you keep accumulating points during these competitions, and then towards the end of the season, in my category, the top 8 will be invited to the World Championship.
Okay.
So I was able to do that, thankfully, the first year. I got to the World Championship. I ranked 8th, but still good. And this year, the results are still not out for the final season. But what is currently out was the Asian Continental Championship, where I came 2nd. But this, like you said, it takes a lot of work. So it's every month preparing. You need to I need to choreograph almost my line of tricks. So it's not just going and improvising what you were gonna do on the wave. You're working against time. There are certain regulations, how many drops or falls I get. You get scored on the difficulty of the tricks, the intensity, the variety of the tricks, and on the execution of the tricks. So all this requires a lot of preparation for you to make sure that you're gonna, hopefully do the best that you can on the day.
And the next competition for you is what?
I'm waiting for the new season to be announced. So yeah.
Okay, incredible.
But you can create the circumstances for the season, right? It just needs to be flat water, basically. Is that the only thing that nature is stopping you from?
Yes, flat water, and definitely anyways, if there's no wind, you're always gonna get flat water. So yeah.
And before we wrap up this interview, a pressing question that I had to ask you from the very beginning, or like since I saw you, your gloss. So on fleek. What gloss is this?
Am I allowed to say the name of the brand?
Yeah, of course.
So it's a Dior Addict.
Yeah, because I can't stop staring. Like, it's just, it has me hooked.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much for hosting me.
If anyone wants to, pleasure's all ours, man. If anyone wants to learn more about wakesurfing, how they can get involved, learn more about you, how can they get that?
So, they can follow me on Instagram at Shushi, and I'll be more than happy as well to answer any questions and connect them, with my coach. I'm happy if anyone wants to come and, have a fun session with me. You're more than welcome, both of you as well.
Thank you. Let's go, please. I'm not kidding.
I want to catch the sunrise. Like,
Can we?
You just
it has
make
to
it
be
sound
4
so
a.m.
appealing.
when we wake up.
Well, on the weekend, it's a bit more flexible. So usually I do it around 7 or 8.
Okay.
Yeah, Brian.
Well, I like the 4 a.m.
During the week, yeah.
You go for the 4 a.m. I'll go for the 7.
It's nice. It's nice. I used to be scared from water, by the way, and then I had to surf a couple of times when it's dark. Like literally, you don't see anything. That was around JBR, but looking at the city, the lights, like
oh my God,
beautiful, beautiful.
Do you have to buy your own boat now?
No, thankfully not, and I don't want to.
You don't want to? You don't see plans of buying a boat for yourself?
No, not this time around. It takes a lot of maintenance. They break down. These boats are mostly designed and produced for fresh water and not seawater. So in seawater, they require a lot of maintenance. Then you need to have a captain to drive the boat. You need to have a crew to maintain it and stuff like that. So between the sport, the job, my social life, my family, I think I don't need one more thing on my plate.
Well, thank you so much for joining us. It's been such a pleasure. So nice learning all about the sport. Guys, that is it from us. It's Friday. You know what that means?
It's the weekend. Go forth, conquer the weekend, and
try wakesurfing.
Yeah, get on the waters if you have the chance. And we will catch you Monday morning, same time, same place. Goodbye from me.
Goodbye from me.
This show is brought to you by the Augustus Media Podcast Network. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed it.